Hello and welcome to your reading. This is the Awakened Jen. All right, so today we're going to be doing a spread called The One. And so this, I'm kind of looking at partnerships that we've created either romantically or a business partnership. And if we're wanting to look in to see, is this partnership beneficial to us? Is this partnership going to do for us what we are wanting it to do? So is this partnership the one? That's what we're going to be looking at today. And I'm going to pull cards from my Moonology Oracle because today is a full moon day. I don't post the videos on the same day that I record them, but the day that I'm recording this, it is a full moon. And then I'm going to use my my Mermaid Tarot to pull the spread from. All right, and I will also get guidance for each of the zodiacs, but I'm going to be doing it different this time than what I usually do. Typically, I will do the zodiac guidance at the end of the readings. Now I'm going to do separate videos for each one. Each video should be about 5 minutes. It's not going to be an extensive reading, but it's still going to be the guidance that I typically give. I'm just trying to figure out ways to kind of shorten these videos, still get you the information, that is valuable to you, but while I'm rethinking things. So bear with me as I'm trying to figure this out. I appreciate everyone who has followed me to this point. And let's go ahead and start this reading. Okay. We're going to start by taking 3 deep breaths together and doing the invocation to call in the spirit team. So close your eyes and take 3 deep breaths with me. All right, breathe in. That's 1. Breathe in. That's 2. Breathe in. That's 3. And now call in my angels, archangels, ascended masters, my higher self, and guardian angels to please enter this present space and time. I call upon Archangel Michael to place a bubble of protection around us. Only beings of the highest vibration of pure love and light may enter in. So be it. All right. And I do want to also note that the number 1133 has been haunting me for the past few days. And so I did look it up to see what the significance of that number is. So whenever you start seeing any synchronicities, like something that just keeps coming into your awareness over and over, and you'll know it's important because it's going to cause you to stop and say, did you see that? Why do I keep seeing that? So like anytime that it's caused enough for you to stop and question it, you need to really look into that as a potential message for yourself. And so 1133, I've been seeing it just on multiple things. I'll see it on the clock. I'll see it on receipts. I'll see it just in lots of different ways. And so I wanted to know, what does that mean? And so I just Google angel number 1133. So anytime you see angel number whatever, or if you wanted to know, like if it was a sign or a symbol, what is the spiritual significance of this particular sign? So angel number 1133 offers a promise of a new and better life, but with the condition that you attain it by sticking to what you already love and being authentic. So it's a message of authenticity, but it is that you have a new, better life on the way. And other things associated with 1133, do not underestimate your hidden abilities. And it is a sign to accept change in life as a positive. I know that a lot of times when we see, like when we hear the word change, that is scary. We don't usually associate it with something positive that's coming, but these changes are actually meant to bring a positive change into your life. And so it's just kind of a new way to look at that one word, change, and see it as a positive now. All right, so let's go ahead and pull some cards. I'm going to set intentions as I shuffle. I set the intention that anyone who comes across this message, there is something in here for you. I set the intention that anyone who needs to hear the messages that come out in this reading will find it at the time they need it most. And I set the intention that all the messages that come out will be for our highest good. All right, I set the intention that all the messages that come out will be for. Oops, I already said that. I set the intention that I will be given very clear messages, be given all the right words, phrases, and anything needed in order to communicate this message as clearly as possible so that it can be received as it was intended. All right. If you are new to this channel, welcome. If not, welcome back. If you find value in this video, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe to this channel. You can hit the bell for notifications, and it will let you know every time I post a new video. I post one video a week right now, and like I said, I'm kind of changing things up a little bit. It is still just one video, but I'm going to break it out, and so it's always going to point back to this message right here. So this message is important, but then I'm going to break out the zodiacs to be their own videos. All right. I also offer private readings. That information is down in the description box if you are interested. All right, let's get going. Deep breath. All right, so what guidance do we need right now about this potential partnership, this new partnership that we have started? It could be a new romantic relationship, or it could be a business partnership, but what guidance do we need for this new connection that we have in our life? Guidance. We have take a breath. All right, we'll put it all together after I get all the cards out. So take a breath. That tells me that's moonstruck. Take a pause. Not be so quick to rush into things. All right. Let's see for the rest of the reading. All right. So the first card is your gut feeling about this partnership. What do you feel initially about this partnership? We've got the King of Pentacles, so you feel good about that it feels very strong and stable. The physical aspects of this partnership. That's too many. Take that one and put those up. Okay, we have the Hermit. So that is a mentor or a guide. Let's see, the emotional aspects. Here we have the Page of Cups. So this is connected. No, that's the Six of Cups. The Page of Cups is a small offer of love. Okay, the intellectual aspects. We've got the Three of Cups. That is about the alignment. That's about the people that you are connected with. The spiritual aspects. We have the Hangman. And the question that you need to ask yourself about this partnership. What question do you need to ask yourself about this partnership? The Moon. So the Moon is about fear. Facing your fears, about things that are hidden and unclear, the unknown. All right. So we're going to start with our oracle, the guidance for this partnership based on this oracle. We have Moonstruck. It's page 98. Okay. The word moonstruck sounds dreamy and gorgeous, but in fact it means someone who's gone a little bit crazy. Drawing this card means that you may be becoming obsessive or just going too far with regards to whatever situation it is that you're asking about. It's like someone who says they're madly in love. Madly? Is that really a good idea? This card comes with a message to get your feet back on the ground. If you've been a little bit hysterical or histrionic, it's time to pare that back as well. Take a couple of deep breaths. Try not to get your situation into perspective. There's nothing to be gained by allowing yourself to be completely and utterly overwhelmed by your emotions. Think of the cycles of the moon. The moon takes a full fortnight to move from new moon to full moon. She grows a little in size every day as she swells to her beautiful full self. So when you draw this card, you too need to allow things to progress at a more appropriate pace. Slow down. Being manic won't help. Breathe. Drop the drama and give the situation time to unfold. Moonstruck often refers to falling so crazily in love that you just can't think straight. It sounds lovely in practice and it looks great in the movies, but it's a little bit harder to handle in real life. So this new partnership has you moonstruck. This new partnership feels like it's probably too good to be true. Like you're on cloud 9 and you haven't left that yet. You're just so excited about this new partnership because you see all the potential for it that you're just like moving fast, just straight ahead. I just want, to see where this goes. So the advice here, the guidance is slow down, just slow down. So that you're not missing any of the red flags, so that you can see things for what they really are, and that, just when you go that fast, you're going to burn out. You're not going to have the energy needed to sustain for the long haul if you've given it your all at the beginning. So slow the pace down. This isn't a complete stop. It's just, like it said, take a breath. Take a moment just to breathe, just so that you're making sure that you see this clearly, that you're not just completely in your emotions about this, because it clearly has set you on fire. You're all inspired and ready to go. You're all in. But this card is just saying we need to take a minute. We need to breathe and make sure that we do understand this, what is happening, that we're making the right plans, that we're setting the right foundation. All right, so your gut feeling about this, you're feeling really good about it. The King of Pentacles, this is stability, this is abundance, this is just like, I'm going to read this one to you. King of Pentacles. Exuding warmth, the King of Pentacles welcomes you into his study for a heartfelt conversation about life. He's worked his fields, met his soulmate, found wealth, and now he looks out over his dream manifested as he offers you one of the tarot's most potent messages of forthcoming abundance and prosperity. The most important thing to be done is to enjoy it all. Enjoy every lesson, challenge, failure, and success. He reminds you to get clear on where you want to be, to plan and envision. There is manifesting power in the longing and so much joyful expansion as you bring your greatest potential into existence. Happiness happens when you do better than the last time, and in the pursuit of the personal growth, allow yourself the extravagance of desire. The rest is of consequence of faith, steady habits, and the courage to cultivate enormous dreams. Dream your biggest dream to life. I dream my endless potential into existence and steady desire and effort. So, I just see that you see this as your ticket. You see this as like everything that it could really be. The physical aspects of this partnership. We have the Hermit. So this is, it's healing. It's, like I said, a mentor, a guide. It's shining the way, the Hermit. Inner reflection, meditation, contemplation, soul searching, inner wisdom, spiritual mentor, finding your guide within, taking time away from the chaos of a busy life, hermiting. This also could be someone who is a bit more introverted, more withdrawn, because this is the physical aspects of that partnership. And I think that it's the guidance, it's the the reflection. It causes you to really reflect and really do some soul searching in this relationship. It's time to make space for your sacred aloneness and self-care. If you are feeling disconnected from your spiritual north, this time of solitary withdrawal will help you connect with your own compass. Soul purpose, spiritual awakening, and deep inner wisdom spring from this energy. So that's what I think that you get from this is you get your soul purpose. You get, that awakening. I mean, it is connecting to you on a soul. It's causing you to really reflect, do that self-reflection. The emotional aspects, nope, it's right here. The Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups, it's just a small offer of love. No. Yes, it is. A dreamer, serendipity, creativity, new unexpected trajectories, magic and synchronicity, an open and joyful heart, sensitivity and naivety and romance, being motivated by innovative ideas. There is serendipity and magic here, like the first breath of love on a very first kiss. Anything is possible at this time. Be open to wildly wonderful miracles. This is the When Pigs Fly card, and holding it in your hands is a sign that unforeseen yet fortuitous events are coming your way. Bring childlike enthusiasm to the unknown and welcome any unexpected twist on your turn. Be open to inspiration from the strangest of places and pay attention to an intuitive musings as they arrive. They will give your creativity wings. As you enjoy this time of strangely unique thinking, ensure that you are not being overly sensitive or blocking your own flow because you are trying to control the process. Allow your emotions to follow the breadcrumbs of joy. Play a little more, do something silly, stay curious about any feelings of wonder and awe, and allow your sensitive dreamer to dream. So emotionally, I think that it brings back that childlike aspect of you. I think that you're able to really get inspired again to, come up with these, big ideas that may not ever come to fruition, but because you're taking the time to allow them space to come out, that's allowing lots of ideas. You're allowing lots of ideas to come out. That this space is really, it's fertile for the ideas, like the brainstorming. All right, so the intellectual aspects, we have the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups, this is very aligned. This is, when I see this, this is about the people that you are connected with. So you're going to be having conversations with people who are actually connected with you, who get it, who just get it. You are interested in the same things. You're doing the same things. You understand things on the same level. I mean, you're just very aligned, and it makes much easier connections, much easier friendships because, of the alignment. The Three of Cups, friendships, abundance, cooperation, community, closeness with siblings, joy, communication, celebration, soul contracts. The packs that you run with and the kindred connections that you forge are not always defined by blood, yet they are your living and breathing support system. Deep friendships are the family that we choose, and these sacred connections are to be cherished and nurtured. In the best and worst of times, your companions serve as mirrors, allowing you to see who you really are through their eyes. Who do you need to reach out to for support? Call in your besties. Enjoy the warm laughter that comes from a powerful soul group. Your mutually loving and beneficial bond carries vibrational attractions that are often ancient, and any setbacks arising from miscommunication or disharmony with others may be old wounds or patterns that are resurfacing to be healed. If an important connection has gone awry, it may be time to make amends. If you need to commit more energy to cultivating friendships, trust your heart to lead you. I connect into this sacred siblinghood and into this expansive experience of witnessing through time. So everything that I see right now, this new connection is really positive. It is bringing in, like I said, it's causing you to really think about what is working in your life, what isn't. You're ideas are flowing. You already felt really good about this. The only thing is that you kind of threw yourself all into it, to a little bit of the obsessive part of it, but it's because it is so exciting, because if this is what you think that it's going to end up as, that makes sense. So this is perfectly aligned. It's perfectly aligned with who you are and the direction that you're headed. This is the spiritual aspects. The spiritual aspects are the hangman. So that is needing to see things from different perspectives. So I think maybe that may be part of the challenge, is that this part isn't quite as aligned. The hangman. Okay. Surrendering to the will of the cosmos, an intentional pause, reflection, letting go, embracing the new, realigning with your heart and purpose, new wisdom found, spiritual teachings, sacrifice, enlightenment. Flow with it. Divine wisdom spills forth in moments of deep flow, and the hangman is offering you the chance to look at something from a completely different perspective. When you let go of that thing that's got you stuck, you will make space for new insights and vantages to shift into place. Open your heart to the bigger plan, and you'll inadvertently tap into a whole new framework from which to see the world. Know that your path and your dream may look unfamiliar to you after you relinquish the need to direct the outcomes. Surrender to the will of the cosmos and realign your life with its sacred patterns. The universe already knows which life-altering lesson is the key to your happiness, and your higher self has so much wisdom for you when you intentionally pause to listen. I lean into my inner world of limitless miracles, surrendering to the divine will of the cosmos. So to me, I think that this just means that this is going to go in a direction that maybe you didn't expect it to go. That, like, you started it with one idea, especially if it was a business partnership. You started it with one idea of, this is what we're going to do with this. But I think that this is telling us that it might take a different direction. And you need to just be open to the different perspectives, because again, you might have had one intention when you started the partnership. This is what we're going to do with this. But I think that as you get to know each other and things develop, you're going to see new opportunities, new perspectives. You're going to see it from a different light. Almost an aha moment will happen where you're like, now I get why we connected. Now I get what this relationship is about. Now I get why we are partnered together. This is what we're actually here, to work together on. All right. So the question that you need to ask yourself, and this is the most important card of this whole spread, and this is the thing that you need to think about, is the moon. The moon is about fear. It's about the things that are hidden. All right, the moon. Illusions, hidden truths, the unknown, trusting your intuition, facing your fears, the watery nature of the unconscious mind, mystery, symbolism, metaphor, perception, uncertainty, dreams. So there's just a couple of things that are already coming out as just reading through that. One is the facing your fears, and then about the perceptions, especially with this card coming out too, is that your perception may be just a little bit off. But the facing your fears is a part of this too. When we're faced with uncertainty and illusion, it can feel like we are drowning. Trust that you will be okay, even if you can't seem to distinguish up from down right now. When you stop struggling to see that which you simply cannot see because it remains obscured behind shadows of the moonlight, you will experience a deep release that will allow you to float to the surface of your truth. The moon card asks you to go within, find comfort in the darkness, and to calmly listen to the whispers of your own intuition. There is divinity and magic here. When you fall into the moon's still waters, your inner wisdom will embrace you and push you towards the light. She will reinvigorate your creativity and resurrect your spark as long as you go beyond your own fears to find her. Dive into her healing embrace, breathe past insecurities, and let her dimly lit magic guide you home. I am safe and I reach new levels of unconscious knowing as I surrender to the will of the universe. So I'm just getting that this connection, especially with this part right here, is going to have you facing parts of yourself that maybe you didn't want to see, the hidden parts of yourself, the parts of you that you buried so deep that you didn't even want to know. It's going to trigger those parts of you to finally come up to be healed, come to the surface to be healed. All right, I want to get just a little bit more information about the fear. So we've got temperance. That's about balance. It's about patience. We've got the Eight of Swords. That is the self-imposed prisons and the stories that we tell ourselves, and the Sun. So the one thing that I'm kind of getting from this, the biggest, is that, especially if this is what you think is about to happen, the fear in this may be that fear of getting everything that you've ever wanted. That is a scary thing. That really is a scary thing for people. Because once you have the thing that you've worked so hard for, once you have everything that you want, now that thing can be taken from you. Because, like, where do you go from there? Now that you have the thing that you said that you wanted, now that thing can be taken from you. That's the fear, is how do I sustain that thing? How do I keep? And that is the flow of life. Like, we're not supposed to be holding so tightly onto everything. So once you reach one level, that's just, you reach that level. Now, you're going to keep moving. The cycle continues. So once you get to here, you're going to have new things that you're going to want to work on, new experiences that you're going to want to create for your life. So I think that there is a fear here of what it is going to take to get, to this joy, to the abundance. I think there's some fear. The stories that maybe you've told yourself that, that's just, you're not cut out for this, that you need that other person in order to be successful. And then with temperance, that is about how long is it going to take? It's the patience. It's about bringing balance. How am I going to fit this new thing into my life? There's just a lot. That's the fears that are kind of coming out. So I am going to pull guidance for each of the zodiac signs, but like I said, that will be separate videos for each one of the signs. And we're just going to see what is each zodiac's sign best move forward. And I will create a playlist and I will put that up right here so that you can find your best move forward based on your zodiac. All right. So again, if you've found value in this video, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe to this channel. You can hit the bell for notifications and it will let you know every time I post a new video. If you like, comment, subscribe, share, that helps tell the algorithm to keep pushing this out. It helps to grow my channel and I greatly, greatly appreciate it. And if you are interested in a private reading, if this is connecting with you on a deeper level and you want to know personally your guidance on this, you can grab that link down in the description box and we can go deeper with you personally. All right. So again, there is guidance for each of the zodiacs. Find yours in that little playlist and I will see you next time. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day.